Welcome to Money Making Conversation. I am your host, Rashawn McDonald. It is important to understand that everybody travels a different path to success. That's because your brand is different. The challenges you face in your life are very different. So I always tell people, stop reading other people's success stories, and you need to start writing your own. Because it's important that you understand that your efforts, whether the commitment to time or the commitment to your dreams, has to be your effort and not somebody else's, a version of somebody else, in order for you to achieve your goals. My next guest is Robert Brace. He is a celebrity fitness trainer, ordained minister, former ballet dancer, something I could never do, wellness expert, motivational speaker, founder and owner of Brace Life Studios, and founder of the 28-Day Challenge Wellness Program. He is known in the fitness community as the mind, body, soul connector. He's been seen on Good Morning America, The View, The Food Network, Shape Magazine, Self Magazine, New York Daily News, Bloomberg Business, and BET.com. Please welcome to Money Making Conversation again, my man. It's that time of the year, y'all. First of the year, yep. New Year's resolution. Get that weight off. Robert Brace. Robert, I had you on last year. I had to bring you back for that 28-day challenge. Talk to us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me back on, especially at the beginning of the year when we know so many people are thinking about their wellness and thinking about, how to elevate their mind, body, and soul. So this is the perfect time. So it's good to be back.
Well, I missed you. I was in New York the first quarter of last year, came by the shop over on Mulberry Street, right above that clam house up there. How has COVID affected the fitness game, man? Because we all were shocked, when we shut down for 2 months, but you had to come out of that. How did it, New York is still, that's where you're based, in New York City. And so and each state has different rules for COVID-19. So how has that affected your business?
Well, listen, it was devastating for us in the beginning because we had spent the prior 6 months getting ready for a big launch in March. And right when we were ready to kind of relaunch our brand in a new studio, we got asked to shut down. So we were shut down for 6 months, and that has affected a lot of the fitness businesses in New York, especially the small operators. And so it's decimated a lot of businesses, but at the same time, one of my phrases that I use a lot is, look, plans change, but purpose is permanent, right? So even though plans change, your purpose, the deep soul level, passionate purpose that you live by, that's permanent. And so my purpose is always to encourage, uplift others, help them make that mind, body, and soul connection. And so we found new ways to do that. We've created a new app, the Brace Life, and that's going to be free to everybody in January, right? Free to everybody. You get your motivation, you get your workouts, you get your meditation, which helps us really, and help me specifically, really focus in on what my true purpose is. And look, we're still here. Our gym is still surviving. And so people are still coming. People want to work out. People are seeking us out. So, we've been blessed.
Well, I want to tell you something. That's the key. People seeking you out, because you can promote. It's like you're having a great hamburger and nobody's there to buy it. Okay, in your case, it's a great workout program. Talk about this, the app, and then I'm going to go back to the 28-day program. But just tell us about the app. So when I hear the word app, it's free, it's downloadable. Is there a name for the app?
The app is called The Brace Life. All they need to do is go to thebracelife.com, thebracelife.com. And listen, this is the first daily lifestyle wellness app with personalized data tracking to empower your mind, body, and soul lifestyle practice, right? So a lot of people talk about, fitness sometimes is usually one or two dimensional. You got your workouts, you got your nutrition, you got your workouts, maybe you have your meditation. But what we're trying to do, especially during this time, look, one thing COVID-19 has taught us is that we can't wait to start living our best lives, right? We need to do it today, in every interaction, in every word spoken, in every action and reaction. And so this app is designed to really help people make that mind, body, and soul connection, right? The mind being the intelligent, problem-solving part of you. The body, obviously, the physical aspect of who you are, and your soul, where you feel joy, peace, love, gratitude, right? And so through workouts, meditations, and there's a lot of motivational inspiration that people are going to get in this app. And it's going to help them really launch their year in a healthy, positive way. So we're giving you everything, including live workouts with my team, live workouts with me. And so honestly, what's happened this year for me personally has really helped me focus
Right.
and decide, what do I really have to give? And what is this moment asking me to give?
Right.
And how can I deliver that? And that's how the Brace Life app came about. So, just join, go to thebracelife.com. I've got you covered for your whole January. And it's different. It's not just a regular workout app. You really will connect your mind, your body, and your soul.
28 days. Why 28 days?
Okay, 28 days. That's our signature program that kind of put us on the map. So to refresh people, this is the program that a comedian came and asked me if I could get him in shape in 30 days and get six-pack abs in 30 days. And I just said yes.
Okay, a comedian. You say a comedian.
Yeah, he was a comedian, Mark Malkoff. He's a filmmaker, and he does these different projects, right? These insane projects. He went to all Starbucks in Manhattan Island in a day. And so his next insane project was, look, these fitness magazines say that you can get six-pack abs in 30 days. Can that really be done? And so he came to me and I said, sure, we can do it in 30 days. And we ended up doing it in 28. And this was back in 2011. And that video, he posted it on an obscure platform. And that platform, it got 1 million views, right? 2011, it got 1 million views. And so people started seeking me out. And since then, the 28-day challenge has become our signature program where we transform people's bodies in 28 days. And so it's an intense program. That is the most intense program that we offer, but it comes with a meal plan. It comes with specific cardio protocols designed to really strip down body fat and mold your body within a short period of time. So
let's talk about that. Let's talk about that first program. Let's slow you back down, because it's 30 days and you have a person who says he wants it done, but really doing it for ulterior motives. He's doing it for a video project or a docuseries. So what were the frustrations in that process, and what were the uplifting moments for you in that process of working with a person? This is the first time you did this type of program, which has become a signature part of your program. So now you know where the bumps in the road are at in this particular program, where people will push back. What were the pushback moments in that initial program with him?
I think the pushback, the one thing that I remember working with Mark and has shown itself in subsequent, clients and projects, is that people think it's, people try to oversimplify it. There is a lot of science and there is a lot of dedication that you have to put in to make this work, right? And so it's not just a matter of, well, I'm going to cut a few meals here and there, right? Getting people to see that, look, you can have what you want. It's right here, right? But you have to go through steps A, B, C, and D in this order to get there, right? And so I think initially where I had to grow is learning to communicate that in a way that is encouraging and uplifting and inspiring. And so so that was one of the challenges, right? Everybody Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die, right? Everybody wants the abs, but nobody wants to do the work, right? So it's getting people through that process and helping people to connect and visualize their goals and how they see themselves with the work that they're putting in every single day. And once you make that connection, then that's like rocket fuel, right? They're like, oh, I want to be here. I can see myself there. Right. And in order to get there, all I got to do is these steps every single day and stay focused on what's right in front of me. That's where it becomes inspiring. And, Mark went on, he had an incredible transformation. It's one of the most dramatic transformations we've ever had. And so, he's just been one of those people who's always supported our program. And we ended up, one of the highlights, the program ended up being turned into an infomercial. And so we were flown out to LA. We were on a sound stage, built for the 28-day challenge. And Mark, who was there at the beginning, was there at one of those, big moments. Well,
congratulations, because it's great. One thing I liked about that whole story is when I talk about people who come on my show and I talk about the purpose of money-making conversation, being ready and not shying away from a challenge. Like you said, it was something you had never done before, but it was presented to you. You felt that you could pull it off without proper planning, but you knew your brain and you knew what your brain was based upon. And so a lot of people shy away from that. I always tell people that's walking out in the dark without a flashlight. But your flashlight was that your brain was on sound footing and you knew how to accomplish the task. Talk about when people are presenting you with ideas and how people shouldn't shy away from that and how you was able to overcome that doubt when this project was presented to you.
I think that, everything that you do in life is preparation. And when opportunities or challenges like that are presented, for me, part of my background is I'm spiritual. I was a minister for many years. For me, it's, God saying to me, it's time for you to be stretched. It's time for you to be uncomfortable. And that's where the blessings really come from. And look, you might not be successful in every single one, right? Listen, if you haven't failed enough, it means you haven't been trying hard enough, right? But you're going to fail at some things, but you're going to learn through those failures. But at the same time, when those opportunities are presented, it's just like opening a door to another gateway. You don't know what's going to come from that. You don't know what's behind that door. And so long as you can stay true to your core beliefs, true to your integrity, true to the trajectory that you see yourself on, right? When these opportunities present themselves, it's time for me, it's always represented as an open door, a time to step up and discover something new. And if I had not stepped up, really a huge part of what has helped my personal brand and my gym be successful, I would never have been introduced to.
And that's really important. And now when, like I said, I came by your studio when I was in New York, and I want to let you know this right now, Robert. I'll be in New York 2 weeks a month, starting January 8th. So you definitely need to take this old body and kind of like, let's talk about my old body, because that's because it's the first of the year, and we all want to get in shape immediately. Right. But there's a process. Like I've learned that, like I'm moving into a new building, and I found myself going up and down steps, and my knees started talking to me. So that means that my knees would say, "Okay, you look like you're in shape, Rashawn, but your knees are not prepared for going up and down these steps." Let's talk about doing the process right with your program in general, and not trying to overextend the physical capabilities that your body is not prepared to undertake.
Yes. This is really important, and I'm glad you asked this question, because sometimes when people like me come on a show, it can seem like, and I've just talked about a 28-day program, right? So it can seem like you just got to go hard and you got to smash your body. That's definitely not where we come from, right? My background, as you know, was a professional dancer. I was always in school. I was an athlete. And so one of the main things that we focus on is doing things with the right form and the right technique, right? Because if you do things with the right form, and you may take a little while longer on the beginning end, right? Your body is going to adapt to proper form, and it's going to accelerate your results. Whereas if you just bang away at your body and you're not listening to your body, it can exacerbate any injuries, and it can ultimately take you longer to get to where you want to be. So you talk about your old body, right? There's no old bodies. Your body has a lot of wisdom in it. Your body's been through a lot of things. I know that you work out.
Rob, you can sell me on that. When I was putting those ice packs on my knees, that was an old body that was telling me.
Well, listen, your knees be talking to you because they got something to say. They've been some places, right? So since they've
I love
been some places, there's some wisdom in there, right? So, what do I mean by that? Is that your body has muscle memory, right? And so the more that you train it in the right way, the more that it's going to adapt and respond, right? And so it's just a matter of doing things in the right way over time, and your body will change and respond. What I say to my clients is gentle pressure applied relentlessly. Right? Little gentle pressure applied relentlessly, and your body's going to change. And physically, without getting too scientific or technical, there's this thing called specific adaptation to imposed demand.
Right.
If you impose a demand on your body, specifically and over time, your body will specifically adapt to meet that demand.
Right.
And that is how it will change and mold to be the body that you want it to be. And that's when your serotonin goes up, your endorphins go up, you get the joy, you get the stress relief, in addition to your body changing. That's what makes it a whole mind, body, and soul experience.
Okay, not giving away the whole program, but what are some of the major steps? Like, I do a little light workout, I do walking, I do some cardio, I do some, do the core. What are the dynamics of the 28-day program? You did say there is a meal plan associated because, like you say, you can't go out there and eat double meat cheeseburgers and try to do a 28-day program at the same time. Let's go and get that out.
Right.
Okay. So how does it start and how does it end in that 28-day period?
Okay. So there are, for instance, if you go onto our app, there are 4 signature workouts, right? And they're designed to be done one after the other. So we start you off with a dynamic warm up. We teach you the principles in the course before you even start. We show you the principles of how to move your body. It's a principle I call fierce form.
Right.
So how to move your body in the right posture, in the right way, so that you accelerate your results and get everything that we talked about.
Right.
And also how to engage your core. Engaging your core in the right way means that over time, you're going to be able to do more explosive movements faster. So we progress the movements and the workouts in a certain way. And so there's the 4 basic ones, but then as we go, we'll be doing live workouts as well. So people will be able to join in for free, especially in January, the live workouts that are going to add to those 4 basic workouts.
Right.
And you'll see, we build up your core, we build up your form, then we build up your power, then we build up your endurance, then we build up your athletic ability, and it just slowly rises like this. And so within either 28 calendar days or 28 actual workouts, those are the 2 versions, you get a whole body transformation. And what we've added, listen, what I want people to understand is the 28-day challenge we've done all day, every day, and we've gotten results many times.
Right.
Especially in this year. We want people to connect their mind to what they're doing. And this is the reason why. People are coming off COVID-19. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of depression. A lot of people are going through many different things. So everybody has a different life story.
Absolutely.
When you move your body, the thing to understand is that it produces something called serotonin, which increases your joy. It increases endorphins, which takes the edge off of the physical markers of stress. And especially for a lot of people in Black communities, the markers of stress are affecting us in terms of arthritis, in terms of inflammation in our joints and in our arteries, which can lead to heart problems, which can lead to diabetes, affecting our digestive issues, right? And so when you move, you get more serotonin, which gives you more joy. You get more endorphins, which takes the edge of your stress. There's even a hormone called endocannabinoids, and it increases your bliss. It helps you think more clearly. It increases the executive functioning of your brain. So in addition to a changed body, you're getting a changed mind. And in addition to a changed mind, you're getting feelings of joy, of peace.
Right.
It actually increases the love hormone. So your ability to bond with other people. So those feelings of joy, peace, love, those are spiritual soul level qualities. So you change your body, you elevate your mind, and you refresh your soul. So I want people to get the body changed. Everybody wants to be snatched. Everybody wants to be looking good with their shirt off or in a swimsuit, right? We got you. No problem. All day, every day. And in addition to that, we want to give you that elevated experience.
Well, Robert, we all got the bathroom pose. You know what I'm saying? When we look in that mirror, you're trying to get the bathroom pose out of the bathroom, right? You're trying to get us to walk down the street. Because you know that look I'm talking about, Robert. We can turn left, turn right. Oh, this is my look right here. This is the look right here. Suck that gun in for about 5 minutes. Then walk out of there. And the bathroom pose stays in the bathroom. You're trying to get the bathroom pose out into the general public with this 28-day program.
That's right. And to do it in such a way that you don't have to scooping your abdomen and your stomach and hold yourself in one position for 5 minutes.
That's the bathroom pose. Come on now. I'm a proponent of it. I'm an advocate of it. I've been doing it all my life, but this is 2021. I'm with your Brace Life Studio. I'm with the Mind, Body, Soul Connector, Robert Brace. Robert, it's the first of the year. First quarter is always that I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna live a better life. I'm actually keep to my resolutions. They fired up. That's why we always want to bring you on the first of the year. This is going to become like our annual relationship. Every year,
man.
Get them rolling. 28 days. You start in January and February, Black History Month. If you are African American, you can go be motivated to say, I prepared to celebrate. Use Black History Month as a celebration because you've achieved your first major goal of the year, the 28-day challenge. Now, How do you sustain that desire, Robert? How do you sustain that?
You, in your last comment, just explained something that people need to know about sustaining it, right? Mm-hmm. Listen, again, don't want to get too technical.
Right.
But you've got to connect your long-term goals to something bigger than yourself or to your bigger life goal, right? Mm-hmm. And what I mean is you just talked about Black History Month being something that we're all going to be celebrating and that is bigger than us, right?
Yes, it is.
And look, there is still more work to be done in this arena. We've got, for me in my household, I've got my daughters I've got to raise and I've got to help them be more focused. I've got to help them see the love in themselves, love themselves for who they are, two beautiful Black girls. And so I need to be strong and available.
Right.
And so because I need to be strong and available, I need physically to be where I need to be so that I can give them the attention that they need with the energy that they need so that I can be there for my wife, be there for my kids. And that's a belief right in the center of my being. And so I make that the reason why I work on my body.
Right.
And we have got to connect to the higher goals in our lives. Yes, it's been shown that when people go for just merely short goals, after you reach the goal, there's a little bit of a depression to the goal. And then it's like, what's next?
Yes.
And many programs say, okay, you got to go into maintenance. But maintenance is, who wants to just maintain, right? People want to excel. People want to grow. People want to elevate. I don't want to spend my life maintaining, right?
Right.
And so what we've got to do is connect with a higher goal, right? So I want to be there for my kids to do this work that I do, which I consider an extended ministry, right? So I need to be strong for that. So everybody's got to figure out, what is your big why?
Right.
What is the big why that you need to take care of your body, to make sure that you're strong, to make sure that your mental strength is where it needs to be, and you're at peace in your soul, right? So that's how you keep it going long term. And then if you want to do a 28-day, you smash it for 28 days. Then you go back to a lifestyle regimen. And then if you want to move from a lifestyle regimen to look for an adventure, maybe you want to go on a hike, maybe you want to climb it, then you do that. But your prime goal, your prime purpose, right, is always connected to why you're moving your body and why you're exercising. It's got to be elevated. And that's one of the things we talk about.
Well, at the beginning of the interview, I talked about your studio on 132 Mulberry Street down in Little Italy. Place I visited and peeped through the little door. So I saw a studio. It's not a big studio, so it's a studio that, how many people can get in your studio? And with people coming out of COVID, with the vaccine coming out, I expect people at the end of the first quarter to start coming into studios, starting to be reminded that they can interact. Talk about your studio size and the location and what benefits of coming to your studio will have for people who attend.
Okay. So yeah, we've got, for a boutique studio, it's a decent size. We've got 2,500 square feet. And, what in typical times we can have a capacity of 50 people.
Wow.
But during COVID, we've reduced that to 60, right? Well, the building has, the room has a capacity of 50 people, right? But during COVID, the maximum occupancy is 16, but we've gone further. One, we've passed our health inspection and we've gotten an A grade in terms of our COVID cleanliness. And so we're trying to limit the amount of people in the studio to just 3 to 5 clients with the trainer, right? So that there's enough space between everybody. Everybody feels safe. And look, we can have 16 people in the studio, but we just want to go. Look, if we're talking about helping people be well, then we need to go above and beyond, so that when people are in our environment, that they are well. And so, yeah, people are coming back already. We've even at the end part of this year, people are in the studio working out, maintaining the distance, wearing the masks, getting in shape, and we're going to continue to do that. And we've been one of the lucky studios to survive, especially as a Black-owned business. I take that as a badge of honor for my team, for our clients, and for everybody who's come through the studio.
Well, I'm talking to Robert Brace. He's going to see me this year. Okay, Robert? You're going to see me in January,
yes, sir.
Like I said, January 8th, I'll be up there because when I get off studio, hey, man, ain't too many things you can do now with COVID-19. So one of the things I know I have to do is come see you. Now, with me coming up there, what type of schedule would you put me on? How would you introduce me to your studio at 132 Mulberry Street?
One of the first things is we're going to take you through the whole process, right? You come in, and again, it's all mind, body, soul. So you're introduced. You get a juice shot, which is designed to make you more alert, but also at the same time open your heart and lungs so that your oxygen is moving through your body better. Then we'll test you out. We'll make sure that the movements that we're going to do are specific to you, right? And then we'll build your program, building your core, building your legs. After that, a focused meditation that will help you connect with your goals and everything that we talked about. So we put on these noise canceling headphones, so you cancel out all the noise around you. You go through this meditation and you connect with those goals that we were talking about earlier. And then at the end, you get another juice shot again to aliven your senses, make you focus for the day. And then we give you spinach extract, which is a natural way for you to control your appetite. Okay. It's one of the most natural things that you can do to help you gain control of your appetite, especially for sugars and carbs.
Okay, cool. Let's go and be real about this.
And so you're going to get the whole treatment.
Right. So let's go and be real about this. Okay, I'm coming up there January 8th. Okay, Robert. Okay, so I would believe I should come by your studio January 9th. Okay, you open on Saturdays, right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. And so
I can make that happen for you. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I'm just going to be serious. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm your guinea pig, but I'm going to be a guinea pig for myself because I need to. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was like in the 80s, I taught aerobics, and I taught it, and so I know the whole motivational at the first of the year. I always know that people join the class at the top of the month. And as you go through the month, they start dropping off, and then you start at zero again almost, because you start with 30, you end with 10. That's usually how it happens at the top of the month. Right. The first of the year, you can't even, you don't have enough space for the people who sign up. Everybody want to get motivated. And so I know that process. Right. And so when me going up there and talking to you, this was a perfect interview for me because I know I'm going up there. I know that I'm going to have free time. And so January 8th is when I'm going to come up there. So January 9th, let's schedule my first session with you and let's get on the phone a couple of times. So Rashawn, absolutely, because I want to tell everybody this is a real commitment to the Brace Life Studios, and I'll be starting in January 9th, and I'll do some posts. We'll probably do some photos online and saying I'm at the studio starting my first day of the 28-day challenge. Now, awesome. Here's my whole thing. I'll be in New York January 8th through the 22nd. Okay. Then I'll be I'll be back into my office location in Atlanta. Can I still do the 28-day challenge even though I'm not with you?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is why we created this app. And I think what you're proposing is awesome, especially in January, because I think we're going to do a lot of good with this. Because while you're in Atlanta, we've got the apps, the workouts on the app pre-recorded, and they're going to be able to do live workouts as well. Some with me, some with my team, right? So if they go on to the bracelife.com and just get their name on that list,
right,
they're gonna and we start posting together, and they see your progress. They can do it and you can do it whether you're in the studio with me or whether you're in another city somewhere else. And we can also do remote sessions too, if we want to give, if we want to share what we're going through with people, because we do train a lot of our clients, especially during COVID, remotely.
Well, this is awesome. Like I said, Robert, thank you for coming on the show again. The Brace Life Studios, I'm making a commitment to you because I believe in you. And it's not so much about it's being 28 days. I just believe in your program. I believe in your authenticity.
Thank you.
I believe in the fact that you are a man committed, an African-American entrepreneur that survived COVID. And we know how 46% of the small businesses in America have been shut down due to COVID.
Wow!
And the travesties is called to our economic flow, especially in the restaurant and the film and live entertainment business. But you're in that business of being able to health and wellness, personalized fitness, and I need it. I've never had anybody train me in my life, so at the age of 62. I'm allowing myself to be put into your hands, my friend, and I do that with a smile on my face, and I'm excited to get into this program. And I'm not doing it just to do a documentary on good living. I'm doing it because I want to feel good about myself, and that's what your program I feel will do for me. And any closing remarks on where they need to go to find out about your app and put that website out for the last time, Robert?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you for this, and thank you for trusting me. I look forward to the 9th. If you want to join, go to thebrace, BRACE, life.com. Sign up. It's free for January, right? So everything that we talked about here, you're going to get the workouts, the meditations, the motivation, the daily journal, everything that we've talked about here. So thebracelife.com. And I'll see you there.
Well, I'll see you on January 9th. Of course, we'll talk prior to that because I really want to change my life. And I feel the 28-day challenge will change my life in the right direction for 2021 and onward. And I'm dedicated. I'm putting you in my hands, Brace Life Studios.
We'll take care of you, man. We will take care of you for sure.
All right. If you want to hear more,
I'm looking forward to that, man.
It's going to be exciting because of the fact that I like you. I like your personality, man. And like I said, this is the second year in a row that we've talked about your program. I was in earnest because I came by your place. And
I appreciate that.
So I've been inspired by your conversation, been inspired by your brand. And so this time I will get in and sit down and we'll talk. And I just want to go through an earnest program at my age to be able to understand my body a little bit more. I feel like I understand it, but I've never understood it through a workout program. And this workout program, I feel would benefit me and also for my staff and my family and the goals I have set for myself in 2021. I need to set a standard. And I feel the 28-day challenge will do the transformation for me, both mind, body, and spirit, which is soul, that you do. And you are the connector, my man. So you keep connecting. You're going to connect me right in 2021.
That's right. That's right. Well, I look forward to it, man. Thank you so much. This has been great. It's been great for me, and it's a great way to start the year, and I'm excited.
Okay, cool. Talk soon. If you want to hear more Money Making Conversations interviews, please go to moneymakingconversations.com. I'm Rushion McDonald. I'm your host. Thank you.